You know what? I think we're gonna see more joy out of you. I think that I've already seen, I would say, budding happiness out of your face in the last year and a half or so. And it's only positive times ahead. Even if you crash, hey, there's always the next one, right? You got a great team, you got great people around you. I mean, that's just the, happy, positive support guy talk in me, but you're in a great spot. Talk about how great of a spot you're in right now with your racing life.
For sure, I'm in a great spot, and I'm lucky. I can't stress that enough. How lucky I am to be in an organization where the cars are always, right there. They're always in the right window, which is easy to take for granted. Especially, I hate to take it back to my European days, but yeah, when you have success and you kind of get used to it, I used to take for granted a strong car until I was sort of put in a position where I was, well, to put bluntly, in not a very good car. And right now I'm also surrounded by great people. So I've managed to keep my engineers. I think you know that from last year. And like, as you know, having the same engineering core around you, working with the same people year in and year out makes a big difference as well, because you kind of speak the same racing lingo and you know each other well, obviously. Mike and Jim have really welcomed me with open arms. I think you know them
great
as
people.
well.
Yeah, great people.
Yeah, so I mean they're a great it's a great organization, honestly. Everything's been going great so far. Obviously St. Pete didn't go that great, but it could have been. I know Chase had me in one of his picks for that weekend. I don't know if you put a curse on me or something.
Uh-oh.
I did see you were looking really sweaty after that race. So it was good to see you.
Really?
When I did. Yeah, you had a little bit. I mean, it wasn't a bad sweat. It was like you just left the gym, you kind of just got out of a race car. It's kind of a normal thing, but I could definitely tell it was weighing you down. It was on your shoulders heavy.
What about you, Connor? How are you dealing with the temp in Florida?
St. Pete was actually great. Felt good in St. Pete. That was the first time in several years that I felt good in St. Pete after the race. But I also had to fuel save very aggressively for the last stint, so that made it less exciting for me. But thermal was a hot one. I did half the race with my visor open, so I got a little airflow in my face. I felt good. This is the fittest I've ever been in my life. I know everyone says that, but this is a real thing. But it was hot in thermal. I know you're not affected by that. You're essentially a superhuman with a body that does things that most people can't do. Can you tell us a little bit about what that's like to experience that? Because I don't know what that's like.
Whoa, Connor, you know me, but the toilets are over there.
It's got to be nice. Yeah.
Well, in thermal, I didn't actually find it that hot. I don't want to be.
There you go. Yeah.
But actually, for this race, for the first time in a while, I decided to wear a cool suit.
Okay. So yours must have worked.
No. Well, I turned it off halfway through the race.
You were getting too cold.
To be fair, they asked me to turn it off because we're having a few issues on the technical side. But then at the end of the race, 10 laps to go ish, they said I can turn it back on again, and it kind of seemed more of a burden to push the button for 3 seconds than to just deal with the heat.
Man, 3 seconds. The thumbs were getting tired. So you had sore thumbs. Okay.
Yeah, with thumbs, I need to do some thumb training, do a bit more social media scrolling. But the heat doesn't seem to get to me for whatever reason. Although I'll be honest, I'm a bit of a gym freak.
Yes, you are. Psycho.
I spend quite a few hours per week in the gym, probably 17 to 18 hours per week in the weight room. And then I also like to do just a lot of cardio, like long hours of cardio. So, like this morning, I kind of woke up and the barista put an extra shot of coffee in my coffee. And bro, I was ready to cure cancer. Like I was
nice.
So I was gone. And
yeah, you'd make a lot more money if you did cure cancer, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. But anyway,
that'd be a wild development.
Let's do it.
I'm glad you felt strong though. Tell us about your workout.
yeah. So I jumped on the Stairmaster. I knew I had to be on this call by 1, so I was like, right, I can fit in an hour and a half on the Stairmaster, then another hour on the bike. So I was feeling good this morning, but too much cardio is also not good because I'm a little lad as it is, and I need to kind of maintain a bit of muscle. So
got to get jacked up.
Yeah, I mean, I can't gain weight to save my life, honestly. So
so jealous. Man, that's I mean, I think although there's some humor in there too, it is very hard to drive these cars. So you do actually have to do that. Like the training that I've put in for this off season and for this year is without a doubt more than and I thought I was training a lot. Now it's even more of a different level, a different area, but you have to do it because you have a whole green flag race like thermal. You're never like that was almost a qualifying laps the whole time type thing, unless you did a wild undercut and you had to do, a bit of fuel saving. But for us, I mean, we didn't fuel save the whole day, just push all day long. And that's not easy in these cars. No, certainly now at the weight.
It's definitely not. I mean, what does your gym program look like? Like, what do you specifically do to simulate a race?
I can't tell you because Alex Palou would kill me because Alex and I have the same trainer, so I can't do it.
Yeah,
dang.
I mean, Alex
a lot. Hey, we're trying to build the right muscles, and we're trying to keep the high intensity circuit training. Keep our body heart rate high while maintaining, strength, endurance strength. That's important. And then also get on the bike for a long time in the evening. I do a lot of running now too. Running is very important.
Cool.
Running does a lot for my body because I'm bigger. So running's hard.
Yeah, but man, I can't run. I've got really bad knees. I know I sound like a 70-year-old man right now, but I can only run like 10 minutes and then my knees they disintegrate like a Pirelli tire. So it's
cold knees.
That's not good. Got a soft compound knee.